Hi, I'm Dan Herlash, lecturer from the University of Wisconsin Whitewater College of Business and Economics, and this is just a little bit about how to use Webex. We're going to use Webex a lot in role plays for sales competitions, team gatherings, coordinating things for projects, that kind of thing, groups. And Webex is a platform like Zoom. You all know about Zoom. It's been in the news a lot, but people aren't talking about Webex. But Webex is really the biggest business platform. And Webex is by Cisco, and it's what the university has, what it supports, and it's got a lot of functionality, and it's much more secure than Zoom has been, at least in the past. Now, I'm sure that'll change as we go. So anyway, I want to just show you a little bit about it. So I'm going to just minimize myself on here. And you've all seen this before. This is the website. And if you go up to the top, what you need to do is get signed in, because if you sign in to your account, then you can use Webex. And every time somebody sends you a link to Webex, it'll pop up, it'll be easy, it'll work a whole lot better. So now you might notice here that I do have a shortcut for Webex Meetings, and I put that on my menu bar because I go to a lot. But for your first time, very simply, all you do is you punch in, and this will pop up because I've been doing this here, webex.com. That's it. You hit that, it's going to go to Webex. Oh, I need to move this out of the way. And you will see over here, there is a sign in. Okay, here's where you sign in and you put in use your normal net ID. So you sign in, and now guess what? You will be getting your own room right here. You have your own room. It's like moving in. Here's your room, and here's your link. And anytime you want to meet virtually with anybody or group of people, you can just send them this link, and away you go. There's other ways you can join too, and I'm just going to show you this here. There's meeting number. You can give them a meeting number. You can give them the phone to call, and then they have this access code, which is the meeting number, and you have your own PIN as host, which you can use, which is kind of cool. Okay. On here, it also shows upcoming meetings I have scheduled. You can schedule meetings out ahead of time. But if you just want to start a meeting, you just click on this. It's pretty easy. So we're going to start a meeting, and I've got two screens working here, so I'm just going to scroll this over here so that you can see. So this is start meeting. Now, right now, I'm going to mute this, okay? Because if I start the meeting, I have it on. It's going to mess it up because the meeting is going to be using my microphone instead of this video, okay? So, but you can use the computer for audio, or you can very simply say, call me. And one of the nice things is that you can use your cell phone for this and just have it call you direct, and doesn't use much bandwidth, and you can use it for the speaker, and you can use it for the microphone, because most laptop computers at least have a lousy microphone, okay? So if you have a laptop computer, the screen will be great, but the microphone will suck, the sound's terrible. I have a camcorder that I'm using, a webcam that has a microphone in it, so that helps. I've used headset, I've got one sitting here. I see people with the AirPods, okay? And those seem to work really well too. But if I want good quality sound, I can use my phone, I can set it here, use a speakerphone that's right in front of me. It's easy to use, and it doesn't use up much bandwidth, and I don't get the freezing frames and the stuttering and the lock speech and that kind of thing. There's also, you can call in those numbers there. So I'm just going to hit start the meeting so you can see something. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you a little bit about some downloads you can do. So you can start the meeting, and I'm going to come over, I'm going to drag it over here so that you can see it. And there's different ways to join. And sometimes we use this just like a conference call as well. Okay, I have people, we shoot out the invite, and we just talk to each other on the phone, and doing that. So anyway, here's your menu bar when you start the meeting, and that's going to be at the bottom of your screen, so I'll blow this up. And the menu bar will be at the bottom. Let me just adjust the screen a little bit so you can see it. And that is to call in, to connect to audio, or if I had the microphone, I should have said call in using the computer, then it would have the microphone. Again, I'm going to, it says I'm not connected to audio, so we should be fine. This is for my video, which I can't start right now. This is for sharing content. If I want to share what's on a window, so I'm going to click this up, and you can see that's my other window. I could click on it and share it, and then everybody will be able to see it. I'm not going to do that. There's a button for recordings. I record videos all the time on this, and record meetings and share it with people for training purposes, that kind of thing. There's participants, and the participants are up here in the corner. Shows everybody that's on, and you can actually have chats with the participants. You can chat with them. They can chat with each other if you set it accordingly. And then this is just a basic menu that'll pop up. And then when it's time to leave the meeting, if you're the host, it'll say end meeting. If you aren't the host, it'll say leave meeting. So I'm going to end this meeting. And hopefully this all works well. And I'm going to get out of that. And then I am going to show you how to download some apps for this that can work pretty cool, because you can use this on your computer, you can use it on your laptop. And I just go to the UW Whitewater page. You can see I punched in Webex Teams. It could be Webex Meetings. I'm going to hit it, and what will happen is we'll go to this link here, and there's directions on how to use Teams. There's Webex Meetings, and there's some downloads. So you go to the bottom. These are Webex downloads. Just click on them, and they have apps for these and for iPads and Surface. There's Windows apps. There's apps for this. When you're on Webex, it'll ask you if you want to download the desktop app. You can do that. There's also a Windows browser app that you can download. The desktop is the best and has the most functionality, but these are kind of cool too. I mean, I use this app quite often when I'm remote. It's just the problem is the screen isn't that big, and it does use a lot of data. So hopefully you're all set with the data and you're fine. And you have unlimited data, because be careful, if you're using video, it really sucks it fast, and it sucks your power. But I've used it a lot of times. The Webex Teams is a whole different thing that we have, and it's, again, if you are already a user in Webex, you have access to Webex Teams, and it allows you as a group to get together, like for a class project. And you can have it, you have a room, you set it up, you click a button, everybody else knows you're there. It sends messages. It has more functionality than just Webex. So it sends messages. It, like I say, you can share documents and do a lot of fun things. So you can download things for the app from the App Store. You can download it for Windows. And like I say, with all these different Webex things and virtual conferences you're going to be invited to, being signed up on the Whitewater Webex will make it much more functional to use. So just a real quick primer of how to get in there. Good luck. It's once you get used to using it, it works out pretty well. All right, thanks.